guys, so today I'm going to be doing my first ever video on YouTube, and it's going to be a makeup tutorial, and I am going to do a little pinky and purple smoky eye, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so I have just zoomed in on my face so you can see better what I'm doing. So first off, I'm going to start off with doing my eyebrows. So I'm just going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, and it's in the shade Ebony, and I'm just going to speed through how I do my eyebrows. Okay, so I've just filled in my eyebrows, now I'm going to brush them out, just to brush some product out. Okay, so now I'm going to take my concealer. It is the Collection concealer, and I've got it in the shade 0. What I'm going to do is take my concealer angled brush and just dip it in, and then I'm just going to carve my eyebrows and get rid of any mistakes. And then the next thing I'm going to do is also put the same concealer on my eyelids, and I'm going to use that as a base for my eyeshadows. And now I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty sponge. Okay, so next up what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be using my James Charles palette, and I'm just going to take that white shade. Just going to take the white shade in the palette and set my eyelids. So I've just set my eyes with my white eyeshadow. I've put enough on so my next shadows can blend out a lot nicer, and that they don't stick to the concealer and won't blend out. It's very important to have a good base, because then everything else will be a lot easier. So as I said, I'm going to be doing a pink and purple smoky eye. So I am most likely just going to be using the James Charles palette. So first off, I'm going to be taking off the shade Skip, which is the pink shade in the palette, and I am just going to blend that out into my crease. And all over the eyelid. So next up I'm going to be taking the shade Love That on the same brush that I've used at first, not to blend out but at first. So I'm just going to tap it off gently, just so there's no fallout, and I'm just going to press that into half of my lid and my crease. And I'm going to blend it out with this brush as well. This brush is quite good for blending out as well. By the way, this is the MORPHE M433, and it is from the James Charles brush collection. So next up I'm taking the brush M506. And I am just going to be taking the shade Escape with that. So I'm just going to pack it on, tap it off, and then I'm just going to be putting it in my outer corner. So this brush is really good for like blending out small details, just like we're doing here. And I would like to do a cat eye, so I'm just going to be pulling it out as if it was a wing. I'm just going to be taking my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease brush and just blend that out in the crease. The thing I'm going to be doing is taking my concealer again, and I'm just going to take the same brush that I've used for carving out my eyebrows, and I'm just going to cut the crease. Okay, so next up I'm just taking this flat brush, which is the Morphe M410, and I'm just going to be wetting it, and I'm going to be using the shade Literally, and I'm just going to put that where I cut the crease. Okay, so like I said, this is nothing to worry about. I'm just going to take that little blending brush again and just get rid of the concealer marks. And then I'm just going to blend this out as well, just so it's not a harsh line, but it's a nice transition. And I don't even put any more eyeshadow on this brush. I have literally just used the remains of what I already had on it. So next up, what I'm going to be doing is just taking a little cotton pad with some micellar water, and I am just going to cut underneath the eyeshadow. It's fine if it's not a perfectly straight line, because we can fix this with a concealer later on. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my foundation on and then come back to you with the concealer on how to cut even sharper. I'll see what. Okay, so I'm just gonna be taking that same angled brush that I've used for carving out my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna use the concealer that I use for my face. Taking the same concealer as I use for my face, which is shade 3, which is the warm medium out of the collection. And I'm gonna be taking my angled brush again, the same that I used for carving my eyebrows. Just gonna dip some of the concealer on and just so it's even sharper, and drag it out. Now I'm just going to blend it out gently downwards into my skin with my beauty sponge. So you can see that gave me a really sharp eyeshadow line. Now I'm going to finish off the rest of my face, and I'll come back to you with the lower lash line and my eyelashes. Okay, so first off I'm going to take my Morphe M508, which is just this teeny tiny detail brush, and I'm going to take that same purple, which is the shade Escape that we've used on the eyes, and I am just going to line my bottom lash line with that. And then I'm going to be taking the Morphe M152 brush, and I'm going to be taking Skip, which is the pink shade we've also used, and blend that out downwards. And if you've got any fallout, then just take the brush you use for your white eyeshadow and just brush in underneath where you want your eyeshadow to end. Okay, so next up I'm just going to do a little coat of mascara, which I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I'm going to put my lashes on, and I am using the Unicorn Cosmetics lashes in these, in the style Hot Right Now. Okay, so the last thing is a lipstick. And today I'm going to be using the Soap & Glory Pillow Plump. And I'm just going to put it on my lips. It is a plumping gloss. And so this is the final look. I'm going to do a zoom in on my eyes again, and then I'm going to show you the rest of the face. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button if you like, and subscribe to my channel. That would really mean a lot to me, as I'm just trying to get started off. And I will see you in the next makeup video. Bye.